Everybody, this is Brian back with the Algorand ALGO token update. This is ALGO on the daily chart on the screen here. You can see we're still below the 50 and the 200 EMA on this chart. It looks like we're bouncing off support down here. We'll dig into this a little bit deeper. I got a couple pretty cool articles to show you first. You know, we like to show a little bit of news and a couple other things I want to throw by you guys. But first of all, we got Bitcoin and stable coins will bring crypto mass adoption to Africa, experts say. The sentiment permeated talks and fireside chats at the 2023 Blockchain Africa conference in Johannesburg, South Africa. It says down here, many consider Africa the sleeping giant of crypto, and several speakers at last week's Blockchain Africa conference in Johannesburg, South Africa, picked Bitcoin and stable coins as the top two levers of crypto mass adoption on the continent. The Central African Republic adopted Bitcoin as legal tender last year. Marius Wrights, general manager for Africa at crypto exchange Luno, said Bitcoin adoption will likely accelerate over the next decade. And you know, Bitcoin adoption means that all these other cryptos, you know, like Algo and everything else, are going to get they're going to get taken to the party here too, sort of say, I guess. But you see Bitcoin mass adoption, you're going to see crypto mass adoption, and that's what we want. You know, like I said before, Bitcoin kind of leads this party. It was the first cryptocurrency, and we need it to be strong. So it says here, I think in the future, in 10 years or so, you could start seeing a situation where neighboring countries also start to declare Bitcoin as legal tender, Wright said. Bitcoin could become a regional currency, or it could even become a common currency across the African Union. And boy, Africa is huge. I mean, that's a pretty good article there, written by CoinDesk. And we have the 6 best cryptos to buy under $1. Okay, undervalued crypto gems. This came out today also. The cryptocurrency market continuously changes, making it difficult for newcomers to understand how it works. Some fantastic solutions are still accessible for individuals on a budget, even if specific cryptocurrencies may cost thousands of dollars per coin. Yeah, it's not the average person, you know, like you and me, just can't come in and buy, 10 Bitcoins. I don't, quite honestly, me myself, I don't have an extra $500,000 to throw around on some Bitcoins, but we can come in and buy, 10,000 Algorand or whatever you're interested in. It's a little bit easier, and you always want more coins for your dollar, I guess is the way I want to put it. I think buying a Bitcoin now could, you could have good returns in the future, but buying altcoins, and the returns on them is, I think, much more favorable for everybody. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot give you advice like that, so please look to somebody else. But that's my personal opinion. I don't know what's yours. So we go down through this list here, and we have Digitodes. I never heard of it. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Algorand. Algorand is a relatively new crypto that was created in 2017. The coin is built on a novel consensus process intended to address the scalability and security problems that have been bedeviled previous blockchain systems. Algorand's technology is designed to handle large-scale decentralized applications and provide quick transaction times with low transaction costs. Algorand's pure proof-of-stake consensus method, which allows the network to agree without needing energy-intensive mining, is one of its distinguishing characteristics. This makes it possible to execute transactions more quickly and create a blockchain system that is more environmentally friendly. That's huge. The carbon, the carbon footprint that Bitcoin. That was a big thing a couple years ago. Everybody started, we should ban Bitcoin because of the carbon output and everything, and that was a huge thing. So Algo, and more environmentally friendly. That's good to see. So now I'm not going to read this whole thing, but it says Algorand employs a unique cryptographic method known as VRF, verifiable random function, to guarantee network security and thwart any kind of manipulation or assault. So you can get the whole article if you want to read the whole thing. I'll go down through the rest of the coins real quick so you can see them if you want to. Chili's, basic attention token, final takeaway. That's the wrap up of this, I guess. So yeah, not a bad article. It was written on. Let's see what we got here. I don't the Portugal News, the PortugalNews.com. That's where that one came from. So let's get into this. Crypto bubbles. Here's the daily. You have a couple coins in the green. Most of the coins are in the red today. That's just the way it is. We're having a little bit of a retrace here. Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Total market cap of cryptocurrencies is at $1,218 billion, up 0.72%. Volume is down 6.47% over 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance is rising. It's up 1.88%. And we are at a 66 today in greed. We were at a 64 yesterday. Your biggest gainers and losers. And Bitcoin is number one trending coin. And you can see the biggest losers on the right and your biggest gainers in the middle. Little bit of green out there today, mostly red. You're going to have that. That's the way the market goes, up and down. So it can't all be green. Wish they were. That'd make this a lot easier for sure. So let's dig into this 4 hour. And down, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you here every day with us. Got some really great people in here leading the pack here in the comments and stuff. So really good people. Like I said, we're going to give away 100 ADA the end of the month. I'm going to do going to put it in the comments of every video I do that day, the winner, and we can square away. And if you win, please just announce that you've received your payment in the comments, so everybody's aware it's not a scam. That's all I ask. I'm doing it just because I appreciate all the good people I have joining the channel. Got some really fantastic people in here, and just a thank you from me. I wouldn't even still be doing this, honestly, if it wasn't for the good, like I said, the good people and the nice comments. It takes a lot of time to make these videos every day, believe it or not. So, all right, let's get in here. But on the 4 hour RSI here, we are down at the bottom, which is fantastic. That's what we want to see for the next. That'll pull us through the next couple days. This thing coming up next 2 or 3 days, takes 2 or 3 days for it to get to the top. So the 1 hour's reset. It is just spinning up. So this support that we found right here looks pretty valid. Looks like it's going to hold up, and we'll see. Let's put a fib on this thing. Actually, let me clear this up a little bit and go back to the 4. We're still looking for that move up here, up to the 25 cent range to get figured out here. But you can see how we bounced beautiful there. And if I put a fib on this and show you where that bounce was, it was perfect. Let me show you here. Swing low to swing high. Beautiful bounce right near the golden pocket, the 618 anyway. Plus that support that it bounced off right there, that's weekly support. I went back through the weekly, and that is weekly support it hit. So that should hold up pretty good. The 618 isn't much further down there. That's the golden pocket for retracements. And then, of course, you got your 702 and 786, but we don't want to see it come down that far. I believe that it's retraced far enough. With them 2 RSIs reset, the 4 and the 1 hour, the daily's getting near the top. The daily is at the top, and like I've said before, this thing can stay at the top for a long time. You can see over here where it's rode the top for a while. And Algo, we had our little bad time there with the wallet hack and everything, and I think we're getting past that. I believe this is an accumulation range right now for Algorand going on. I don't know if you're going to get much lower prices. I really don't. I don't see it personally. I don't see it coming back down to the ranges over here that we hit. I think them days might be gone. Not sure. I can't. I'm not perfect. Nobody is, but I don't expect to buy them at them prices. Let's put it that way. And if we throw a fib on the top of this, you can see where we are trying to get to. is that's the 702 Fibonacci retracement level. Usually when you get to the, and I went over this before, when you get to this 618 702, that's where a coin usually is going to make up its mind if it's going to go higher or if it's going to get rejected and come down. So we're keeping an eye on this closely. We've only hit the 50% retracement off this move. This is a breakout from down sloping resistance. This thing should definitely go higher than that. We need some volume coming in down here, some buyers. We have the Fed meeting Wednesday coming out. That's going to have a big impact on the market that day. So hopefully the numbers are where we need them to be, and we have a big rally that day. Every time the Fed has a meeting and the inflation is lower than they're expecting, we always have a big rally in the market. So I'm really looking forward to Wednesday, that's for sure. But I'll keep an eye on this rest of the day, guys. I'm going to link a Ledger wallet in the description of the video. If you don't know what a Ledger is, it's an offline hardware wallet. I've had one a couple years now. I keep my crypto on. Just a safe way to keep your cryptocurrency away from hackers and stuff like that. But if you're interested, checking it out, if you click on the link, it'll go to the actual Ledger site and show you the different hardware wallets. But the link supports the channel, and like I said, if you're interested, hit it. If you would, please like and subscribe to the video, and thank you so much, guys. Have a fantastic day.